Hey everyone, this is this week's tiara, and as you can see, this is definitely a gold number that I've done here, and I was trying to find or come up with something that I would like to wear and thought, oh, it needs green, it needs earthy things, but I also had just gotten in these great pieces, this piece right here, from a place on Etsy that I really wanted to use. And these came as well, kind of more Art Nouveau, Art Deco feel to them. And so I thought they would be a really cool tiara. So what I did is this piece right here is attached. Well, actually, let's start from the beginning. First, I created the ring, and I made the ring, and then I attached this piece to the front of that, and then these two pieces behind there. And then I thought it needed an extra top to it, so what I did is I actually wound this around the top piece and then just attached it with the, so you can see it grabs on right here, so it's attached right there. And then I needed this extra detail here so that there was more height on the piece. So this is just another piece of filigree that I had that I thought worked really well with the shape, this kind of triangular shape that kind of comes through and it fits through the piece itself. So I wired those on. And then I needed a little bit more thickness of the piece in the front, so it kind of gave it a little bit more shape. So I added another piece of filigree on the top, and that's actually just glued on to the piece. And you can kind of see that, how it sticks out a little bit right there. So then, of course, I had this great piece of Labradorite that I wanted to use, so I put a piece of wire around the outside. You can see it's a copper colored wire, and then I attached it, and it's glued to this piece right here, and it's also glued on the top, so it stayed overnight in a jig so that it would make sure that it was a really good connection to the two pieces, since there is no back to this Labradorite piece. Looks like I need to cut a few wires off here, but then I just added in these crystals right here. There's 1, 2, 3, and then there's 2 small crystals on here, and then a bigger one right there. I liked the shape of those because they mimicked the Labradorite. I did add a crystal in the front, and I just didn't think it worked. I think maybe it was just a little too much going on, so I took it off just so that the metal could show through. But I think this one really glows when you get in the light, especially with that big old stone in the center. But the gold, kind of bronzy color, really is beautiful. So let's show the back one more time. You can see all the wire work. It's just all wired on here, wired here as well. And as you can see, like I said, I actually had to attach these pieces right here, these 2 pieces that go behind, to this piece with another piece of wire, which you can't see, which is good, just so that it would stay in place, because it was kind of moving around a little too much for me. But then just the wire work on the bottom kind of blends in as well. So once again, I added the ring, I wired that on, and then I wired on this tall piece right here, and then these 2 pieces behind it. And then with the ring, I actually added this piece, this triangular piece at the top afterwards. And then I went and wired these 2 pieces on the sides and glued on the Labradorite as well as the other rhinestones. So there you go. That's this week's tiara. Thanks for watching.